Don't mind me while I move everything around my craft room. Hello, Lauren. Hey, Joyce. Long time no see, my friend. All right. So today I went to physical therapy for my arm. And because I have a problem with my ulnar nerve. And my arm now hurts super duper bad. Hey, Robin. Long time no see. I love this. There's lots of people coming on. It's great. Anyways, I have a problem with my ulnar nerve. And so I'm not going to do any coloring today. But I'm going to show you that, like, even though you can't necessarily color stuff, you can still make some pretty cool things. So I'm going to grab a couple stencils. We're going to grab some mixed media things. We're going to grab some pictures. And we're going to do the dang thing. You guys ready for that? Y'all ready to do the dang thing? I am. Rachel! Oh my God, I miss you so much. We haven't talked in forever and never and never and never. So, I still kind of like this. You know, I'm going to use this again. And it's from the Dark Side stencil. And it's the moon part of it. But I love what it does. So, I'm going to use that one today. It does so many cool different things. And then I have this Tim Holtz stencil sitting out here. Not necessarily that I'm going to use it, but that it doesn't get put away with my Sweet Sentiment stencils. And then I have some purple paper. This is from My Favorite Things. They have some cool paper packs. Look, it's not even open because I just got it. So this is, the color I'm going to use is Grape Jelly because I have colored this dragon. I don't know if you guys remember it, but I colored it like quite a while ago on a live. So if you want to see it, it's on our YouTube. And living in the Atlantic time zone, I don't normally get to see lives during the week. It's 8 p.m. now, and good thing it's Friday. Woot woot! I know, Rachel, we've been apart for so many forevers. Lauren, yes, do the dang thing. That's right, my friend. We're going to do the dang thing. So these are from a previous class that I had. And I had, stamped like a ton of these because I had a whole bunch of classes that I was teaching. And yeah, I'm not teaching this class anymore. So I kept them around because I thought, eventually I'll use them. And so this seemed like a good day to like kind of pull some of these out and just use them. I'm looking for a couple of the smaller ones. There's a smaller one. Nope, that's a bigger one. I don't know. I'm just throwing some of these out here. These are like all the bigger ones. All right. So we're going to do the dang thing. I'm going to throw some of these out here. I'm going to throw the rest of these aside. Oh my gosh, you guys. Today I went to the store and I got these. These are caramel cold brew. If you love anything coffee, these are the bomb. Oh my gosh, they're perfect. They're absolutely perfect. I don't even know what else to say about that. Okay, so I have a number of things that I'm gonna do with this page. This is the bullet journal from the Sassy Club, and I love this bullet journal. And so I am pulling it out. We're gonna do the dang thing. We're gonna pull out some greens. We're gonna pull out some browns. Pull out a little purple and teal. That's too blue. Okay, so I have all the stuff going on. So I'm gonna start, I want these flowers to essentially stay black and white, but I want everything else to be like colorful and crazy and all kinds of fun. So this dragon is from Limitless, and I colored him not too awful long ago, and colored him, I just stamped him with the dude and everything. I just totally stamped him. No masking, no anything. I just stamped him, and I showed how to cover directly over the guy. So if you want this stamp set, we don't have very many left. It is an amazing stamp set. It's super cool, but you can color it without the guy too if you want. And so I thought that this would be a great image to use for when Sandy and I got our best friend tattoos. So this is the day that we got our friend tattoos. There's Sandy taking a picture of me and me taking a picture of Sandy. There's our tattoos. There's us outside, like the whole 9 yards. And I thought this dragon would be like a super cool addition to this page. I'm not really sure why. And you do remember that, Lauren? Awesome. And I thought these flowers would be super cool in it too. So that's where I'm at with that. I think this is also wicked cool. So we're gonna do a little bit of ink blending. We're gonna do a little bit of craziness. We're gonna have all kinds of fun today. Are you guys ready? Super ready? You want me to stop talking and get moving? I can do that. So I'm gonna pull out 3 of my favorite purples. I have Villainous Potion, Wilted Violet, and Shaded Lilac. And then I'm gonna pull out 3 of my favorite teals. And I have Uncharted Mariner, Peacock Feathers, and Salvage Patina. So, fortunately for me, I have those brushes hanging out right here. We're gonna do some super cool stuff. And let me find my purple brushes. Man, y'all, they lit up my arm today at PT. Woo! My elbow. It hurts a lot. Maria, hello. Okay, so I have all this crap on my desk, and we're gonna start going for it. So one of the funnest things about doing a journal like this is that there's so many layers that you can do. And there's so much crazy stuff that you can do to really decorate. And so I want to show you guys that you can just put splashes of color and all kinds of crazy stuff, and it really does come out cool. So I'm going to start with this super cool Villainous Potion. I love Villainous Potion. This is my brush from the Rabbit Hole Designs. I have one for each. And I'm just gonna put some color on the page. So Reckless Abandon, here we go. Now, when I work dark to light with these inks, I like to go and do all of my darks and then like push them to all of my lights. So these are gonna come from separate angles. So I'm gonna grab my Uncharted Mariner, take this clip off of here. And hey, Auntie Milligan, hello. Aunt Candy, I miss you so much. I'm only in town for a couple more days. But at some point really soon, like we need to go out for breakfast or something again, or just coffee or anything, because I miss you and Nona so much, and Mama Sherry, and It feels like it's been forever. Now, like I said, I don't care if I get weird textures and stuff on this page. I have like a super bubbly page underneath, so I know that I'm going to get funkiness. But I'm also going to spritz this with water and stuff, so I really don't care if I get all kinds of weirdness going on here. Because it's largely going to be covered up. I mean, if we're being super duper honest. I know, I saw the picture of the new puppy. I'm super excited for you. You're just all into that dog mom thing now, huh? She got a new, hold on, I'll come up with it, border collie. And her son's border collie is doing like doggy agility stuff. So super duper cool. Auntie, did you see the Jolly July retreat? Didn't know if you and Nona wanted to do it. We're gonna take the sign-ups down really soon for the Jolly July retreat. So if anybody is interested in doing the Jolly July retreat, I can't talk. It's fine. Sandy's gonna be sending out the kits very, very soon. I feel like I want this villainous potion to be darker. So your time is getting very, very thin to sign up for that. Oh, a mini Aussie. I thought that it was a border collie. Shows you what I know, huh? I like shaded lilac when I'm going into blues, by the way, or teals or whatever, because it has kind of a blue base. So I'm going from a pinky purple to a bluish purple. So I'm just overlapping those. And I know it seems like I'm working extra hard with this ink, but it's honestly because my shoulder and my elbow are not happy right now. So I got the tins units. I got, oh no, we'll be gone. I'll be gone too. I'm headed to Texas. Okay, so now that I've laid a base for all this, set all those aside. I'm self-medicating. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate you. I'm going to take my spritzer and we're going to spritz the pages. I'm going to do some short pulls, meaning that's going to be like bigger spots of water. Don't mind all the noise because the neighbors are putting in a pool. It's so darn hot down here. It's 93 here. I was just sitting on the back porch eating dinner because my sweet child barbecued dinner for us. It's good when your kid barbecues, let me tell you. And my kid is so good at barbecuing. It's like not even funny. He's better at barbecuing than pretty much anybody I know. He just is really good at barbecuing. Okay. I did notice up here I have like no splatters. So I'm gonna force a couple up there. It is really sweet of him. He's in the middle of building a keyboard, so he took time aside from his preferred activity to make me dinner. And he does not care to eat out. So it's kind of nice that he wants to make a dinner. So it's kind of funny that the purple and teal are next to each other. So MFT, you guys, is super duper cool, and a really cool company. I didn't know them super well until the last couple of shows, and Kim and Jody are just super nice super nice peepers, and really cool, very neat. Oh, here they are. Very neat people, fun. Sandy. That one has a lot of blue, so let me do this. I feel like that needs to, okay, that and that. Or you guys think I should switch them? I thought the dots on these would go with the dots in the bullet journal, so that's where I went. All right, so I'm gonna do something I very rarely do, and I know this is weird, so do as I say, not as I do, but I'm actually gonna glue this photo down onto this paper, and then I'm gonna cut around it. You don't normally do that. I also got this little teeny tiny trimmer from Tonic, and the guy at Tonic, his name is Ted, and he is hilarious. Yes, I print my own photos. Yay! My Amanda. I miss my Amanda. I need your healing powers, Amanda, because let me tell you, whoo, doggies. This elbow's for real. Anyways, the dude at Tonic Studio is super cool. His name is Ted. See how fun that is? And he does Inky Antics, Tonic, and I don't know, something else. Ranger, Stampers Anonymous, all the things. You know, all the companies that fall under that umbrella. So, super cool dude. Anyways, I was talking about my trimmer dying, and he hooked me up with this cool little trimmer to test out. And Nona! I know, Joni, it's so cool. I really, really like it. I'm really enjoying it. It cuts very well. I like the two little finger holds so that your paper doesn't go anywhere. So far, so good. Very happy with it. I'm also super happy with the size of it because it can hang out on my desk. It doesn't have to go anywhere. And that makes me super duper happy. Because there's not a lot of real estate on my desk. I don't have a super big craft desk. I mean, like, Sandy and I, when we're at Sandy's house, like, we both sit at her desk and craft. I don't know if we could do that with mine. It's super... And then this has like a little hook right here. Just a little mini guillotine cutter. This is the 6-inch mark, so this is probably like 7 inches overall. Maybe 7.5. And then this is the 3-inch, so this is probably like 4.5 inches overall. So it's very small. I've been, yes. Yes, Auntie, you win. You've been here since the beginning. So, cheers. Hi, Julie. Oh, we are loving these. You loving this little tiny trimmer, or you're loving these scrapbook type pages? Ooh, I like it when things fit. Woot woot. Sandy said that she needed a smaller scrapbook because we have a 12 by 12 scrapbook that we've been trying to take to shows to show that you can use like your stamps and stuff in the scrapbooks. And it is kind of cumbersome because it's a very large scrapbook and we don't have a lot of room to the pages. We don't have a lot of room to take things. So it's been, I wanted to see if I could make a few pages right quick so that I could take this book with us. All right. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, you see these big flowers, is I'm going to put them around with the images. And I'm going to go ahead and, oh my gosh. Oh. Fun times. Okay, so let's kind of create a layout here. Let's look at what we're going to do. I want one of the smaller ones. So this is going to be like, we're going in. And this is gonna be Sandy. I wish Sandy was here. Oh, you're loving all the mixed media stuff? Thanks, Nona. Okay. I believe I went first. I cannot recall though. Kind of want to overlap those. And then we're going to see if there's room for this dragon down here. Anybody see where I set the dragon? Totally lost him. Big old dragon. There he is, right there. Found him. I kind of want him like down here. So I might we're going to change layout. See, that's why you practice a layout. Okay, so that'll work. I'm going to put this big flower in here. And then we're going to put this flower here. And this flower here. Okay, so there's one cluster. And then we're going to put that there. Oh, I don't want that same layout. I'm going to undo this. Okay. And thanks, Lauren. I don't know if they're going to make it on here or not, but we're going to figure it out. So I kind of test my layout a few times and I lay things around so I can see like what I want and where I'm going with it. So I know these two pictures are going to go like this. I know these two pictures are going to go like this. Flowers we're still kind of out to lunch on. So I'm going to grab this Distress crayon. This is Walnut Stain. And you can tell I've actually used this one. We're going to get a little bit dirty with this one. So see how this dragon sits on the page like this? I'm going to kind of come under him and trace around him. And then I'm just going to kind of color this in. And then we're gonna smear this all over. I know, again, I'm getting dirty. Probably freaking all of you guys out, huh? You're not used to me doing this kind of stuff. Ew. Yay, finally. Oh, you have? Well, Auntie, why aren't you posting it? Okay, I need this to go a little bit higher under his chin. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so there's that. Then I am going to take, let's see, where am I going with this? Where's my dark side stencil? Right here. Now this stuff is opal polish, and honestly I cannot even remember what booth it's from, but this specific one, oh, you know what, this is from the Faith and Art Shop. They have these, and oh my gosh, they are the coolest people ever. So this specific one though is like teal and purple together. It's opalescent. So, and then it comes with this little spongy thing. I know, right? No, I need a drink. So we're gonna take, I'm gonna move my dragon because I definitely don't want him or her to get funky. And I'm gonna take some of this paste. I just like did bad things. Okay, and we're gonna make some spots. And it's just gonna kind of look like water spots-ish, but like a little bit more pronounced. And then this opalescent stuff will make it shiny. So I'm just gonna put some big, and this also interacts with that ink that's down on the page. You see how it's interacting because they're both water soluble. So it's totally interacting with the oxide ink. So it leaves the edges even more pronounced, which I think is super duper cool. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing with like this water splat on this Tim Holtz stencil. So I'm gonna take some more of this. I'm gonna turn the book upside down so you guys can see it better. And the thicker you put this stuff on, the longer it's gonna take to dry, just so you know. Ah, it's so awesome. Okay. And then we're gonna put, I'm gonna turn this around. Ooh, look, I have it all over the place. Super cool. What do you guys think? You like that? We do. We really do. I'm with you on that one. So then I can just pop this back in here, and I can put this back in here. I like these because they're clean. So there's that. Okay, I'm still wiping the brown crayon off of my fingers. Okay, Nona, by the way, now that you're here, caramel cold brew M&Ms. They're the new thing. Okay, so I have these water splats, I have my shadow. Now I'm gonna come in with my pictures, and I am gonna leave some more like crayon rubbing around them. So I know this one's gonna go here. So I'm gonna grab, I think I'm gonna do this with Vintage Photo. And I'm just kind of marking where my photo is. And then I'm spreading all of that out with my finger. And again, these books can take a lot of abuse. So, Sandra did super great with the making of these little bullet journals. So I do highly recommend them. She's a fun girl, Sassy Club. That's gonna be super duper cool. I like that. I'm gonna pretty much cover up this whole splat because, you know, that's a thing. So then this one is gonna come like this. And like this. So again, I'm just kind of marking them down. Again. Now, you can take these principles and apply them to card making. You can apply them to kind of anything you want, really. You can do this kind of stuff in your scrapbook. You can do this kind of stuff in an art journal, like all the things. So I'm just laying down. Yeah, her planners are really awesome. Thank you, Amanda, for the M&Ms. Did Amanda? Oh, Amanda says thank you for the M&Ms. Yeah, no problem, girl. I got you. Okay, so again, I kind of need to see this. So I'm going to lay this here. I'm going to lay this here. I bet Amanda's loving watching me get messy because she knows that this is not my norm. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this one like this, like this, like this, and then we're gonna go up this spine of this. So you guys, I've been packaging paper today, which is awesome, and also not awesome because of my arm. But I've been packaging paper, so that's gonna be coming soon. Super excited about that. We got the retreat stuff going, so super excited about that. I leave in a few days to go to Texas to see Sandy so that we can do the retreat. And then we have a show in Georgia. So of course we're really excited about that. My husband will be home in a couple of hours, so super excited about that. Your order, are you talking about your retreat paper? I know, Lauren, new paper. Right, Jody? You know me. You know, that's why I have to have this, because otherwise I can't do all this. Because who doggies? All right. So then the other thing I want to do before I get too far in all of this is I really like to kind of draw my own border in. And let me find my proper multi-liner. Actually, you know what I want to use? I want to use this. So this is just one of those Stabilo pens. I don't even know how to say it right. Stabilo? Whatever. Amanda, paper! Oh my God! Hey, Carrie! Hi, Michelle! Hello! Carrie, that card you posted today, super epic. So I like to do line and dot. And the reason I draw this in like this is because I do not want it to be perfect. So not with this type of page. So I'm just drawing it in myself. Because I want it to be a little bit more artsy fartsy. Carrie says she's not a flower girl, but if you go look at the card she posted today, you too will call her a liar. Because that flower she posted today, the orchid, we still have more of those in stock, is absolutely stunning. So, new paper, what? I know, Carrie. You're gonna love some of the paper too, because we have not only a cardstock, a coloring cardstock, but we now have a coloring cover stock. So it will stand up to your pencils. It's also 100% post-consumer recycle. And we got Carrie's favorite craft back in. And Carrie loves this craft paper. Part of why I was bringing it back. But it's the first craft paper that we had. So it's a little bit lighter in color. Which means it'll make your pencils more vibrant. It's a little bit thinner than the craft cardstock that we just had, because people were saying that craft was too dark and too thick. So we took that into consideration and created a craft that is more on par with what y'all want. So the new papers, yes. We have two. There's a purple label and a teal label. So Amanda, Joni, Michelle, Lauren, Carrie, whoever else is here. Let's see who else was here. There's lots of people here. I'm so excited. All of you guys that are here and all of you guys that are watching on replay, there's two papers. There's a teal label and a purple label. The purple label is a little bit thinner, so it will go through your printer. Both of the papers are 100% post-consumer recycled, which is super duper awesome. So what happened is we're not able to get the geograde mica anymore. It's not a thing. Nobody can get it. So that sucks. Yes, we are listening to our peeps for sure. We want all of our peeps to be happy. So in making this new paper, we again listened to our peeps and said, what is it that you really like about the current Sweet Sentiment paper? Now, of course, everybody said we like the shimmer, but we cannot get the shimmer anymore because the geograde mica is off the market. So instead of the shimmer, we needed something that would still reflect the light and assist with your Copic markers to make them super vibrant. So I put vellum in the paper, which is pretty awesome. And it turned out really, really cool. So it's still coated on the core. It has this really cool ink swell technology on it. So all of you guys that are super heavy-handed will really enjoy this paper. There's a lot of people, hi Linda, that are switching to like Olos and other markers. Oh, y'all, Joni. There are several people that are switching to Olo markers, and they need a paper that is a little bit more, stands up a little bit more to the Olo markers. And I know I had these switched before, but I think I might put them this way. We'll see. Nope, I still think I'm going to put them that way. So Olo markers are really juicy. And so I wanted to make sure that there was a paper that kind of stood up to that, or stood up to people that were heavy-handed colorists, because a lot of new colorists are really heavy-handed. So the second paper that we have, I know that question was coming. That's right from your daughter. The second paper that is coming is the teal label, and that's the Sweet Sentiment coloring cover stock. That's going to be the watercolor paper that Amanda's going to love. It is super thick. It's super amazing. It has, it still has that vellum in it, and it has, if you're coloring with Copic markers, it won't ghost. So that's really cool, unless you're super, super, super heavy-handed, but it won't ghost. So you can color on the back of it without all of this stuff showing through, which I think is wicked awesome. Okay, so that's not gonna be, maybe this is gonna have to go down here. Yep. She can go down here. And then, so that means I have to put more shadowing down here. Do you guys see what I had to do there? So super duper cool. I'm sorry I keep getting distracted with doing my layout here. So I'm not doing a very good job at describing the paper, but you guys are really gonna love it. There's, like I said, the two different kinds. So it gives you guys a little bit more variety in your paper, so you can find what works best for you. Again, they're coated on the inside, so that means your Copics are not just sitting on the surface of the paper, which is super awesome, because that means you can go in and manipulate your colors again. They have, like I said, that super cool ink swell on them, so that means they're not gonna bleed. They'll take a little bit more ink. Just very cool, and I love, love, love that we were able to do it 100% post-consumer recycled. It makes me happy to be good stewards of the earth. So I really, really like that aspect of it. The teal label paper, you guys, will likely not go through your printer unless you have a top load printer. So just know that going into it. If you are one that likes to print a lot of digis, that teal label paper may not work super well for you. Milligan, it'll be on sale here in the next day or so. I am packaging it all right now. Yay, Nona, I'm so happy. We are sending out kits for the retreat. Sandy's sending all the kits from Texas, so no, Michelle, they do not have the new paper in them. Okay, so I feel like I need more stuff, but I don't know that the flowers are what I want to do. So I'm going to try something. So I just took a flower, I sprayed the back of it. I kind of oversprayed it a little bit. That's okay. Yes, Carrie, what would you like a package of? And we're gonna have A2 as well. So that'll be super cool. is we're gonna have A2 and 8.5 by 11. We're gonna have the purple label, which is the one, I hate to say that Sandy likes better, but Sandy likes to print digis. And so purple label is kind of her jam because it'll go through your printer much better than the teal label one will. Don't like that either. So let's see, what else can I do? I have this piece of vellum that's kind of cool, so we're gonna do some vellum ripping here. Pitzel paper, 8.5 by 11. Do you need me to come bug you at Sandy's? Absolutely, Michelle. I'm always down for you to bug us at Sandy's. Yeah. I like this. So this is where my mixed media stuff comes in, because yes, Carrie, of course. I glue stuff down and then I like pry it back up. Because, I mean, why not, right? Okay. Okay. So see how I just kind of make, you know, with what's around me, I just start like picking stuff up and going with it, going for it. And that's very different from my card making. You guys know, obviously. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna glue that down, so don't stress out. I need one more little piece. Carrie, I specifically bought this vellum because it reminded me of you and the cardboard boxes. And I was like, ooh, that's cool vellum. Carrie would approve. I'm a crybaby. I just wanted more texture. That's all. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, so then I'm gonna put that away. You should see all the paper that's in my craft room right now. Y'all, it's crazy. So now I have a little piece of burlap. I got this at the dollar store. And I really like using burlap in my art journal. So we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna glue that down. Gonna glue that down. I like to pull some pieces out of it. Okay, and then I got this lace from a friend in England, and I think this kind of cool teal lace might be really pretty on here. So I'm just gonna randomly cut a couple of pieces Okay, we'll see how that goes. So this flower might make a comeback. Lauren, you might get the flowers yet. Okay. Do you like how I just throw stuff on here? Like, literally, you guys, anybody can do this because I'm literally just throwing stuff on here. Where's my glue? I try to not put too much glue on the vellum because sometimes it shows through. So I don't want to color this little part of the picture where it's me taking the picture of Sandy, but I don't mind covering up like this stuff. So I'm going to put some glue here. Probably glue my finger right to it, but that's okay. That's pretty cool. I like that. Feel like you're covering your entire background. I need to learn that. That's okay. Yes, I do end up covering like a lot of my background, but sometimes I go in and add more stuff. So that's why I left this kind of handy, because I want to make sure that I can go in and add a little bit more to it. So I don't want that to fold over. So I'm going to grab, oh, where did I put all my cool stuff? Hold on a second. Epiphany, you guys. Hold on, I'm thinking, here it is. I have like these cool bins full of like random things. A bug. Ooh, I like this. This is like a piece of pirate treasure. So I'm gonna pull this off of here, and I'm gonna put this right here. It looks like a wax seal, which is kind of cool. So with that being metal, I'm gonna pull out my handy dandy E6000 because my Barely Art glue is probably not gonna hold that on. And I'm just gonna put a dollop on the back there. I like these little things of E6000. Nona, these are the ones I was talking about, Nona and Auntie. If you get the little ones, then they're not that hard to deal with. There we go. I like that. That's super duper cool. Getting out the big guns, that's right. Anyways, so it's not as hard to deal with as like the big stuff, and I really, really like that. Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze that, put that down again, okay. Now, this one, where's one of those little flowers? Lauren, you got me all into these flowers now. So see, you guys, it's all about just grabbing things around you, and thanks, Carrie. You know, playing with what's on your craft desk, and you know, I get inspired by, like, Carrie always uses cardboard on her cards, and I always think, I mean, if Carrie can take some corrugated cardboard and make it look super awesome, like it's an intentional art piece, then why the heck can't I do stuff like this? Like, I just think pulling inspiration from all kinds of different places is so, so awesome. So see, Carrie, you inspire me. Now, you can make these pages as simple or as crazy as you want. Like, I'm working on this page right here, the first trip that Sandy and I took together. And it's fairly simple. It's just going to have a journaling card right here. But, like, this page was totally crazy. I colored directly on it. This page obviously was the beginning. So I left a couple of blank pages in between so I can fill it in with some of the stuff that we've done in between. Okay. I'm going to set that right there. Oh, no, it's not going to sit right there. Nothing's going to sit there because of that lace. But that's okay. We're good. I'm going to put this under the flower this time. Yeah. Like that. So we're going to add some glue. And that's part of what I love about Barely Art glue, is it dries invisible, so I don't have to worry about getting glue everywhere. Because y'all know I'm getting glue everywhere. Right, Carrie? Do whatever makes you happy. Like, if putting some burlap on every single dang card you make makes you happy, then girl, get you some burlap and put it on every single card. If recycling cardboard and putting it on your card makes you happy, dude, cardboard it up, man. Like, all the things. It's great. It's all great. Do whatever tickles your fancy. Because, number one, there's no card making police that are going to come tell you, well, you did it wrong. And number two, beauty can be found in all things. So get out of your own head and quit trying to do things right and just go for it. Grab some old coins and wire. And throw them on here. If that's what makes you happy. It's making me happy right now. What would make me even more happy is if this wire came off of here. I want this side. Who is it? Sheryl Crow, if it makes you happy? There you go. Brownstein, you do it. You do it. Carrie makes me happy too. I'm not gonna lie. I love listening to her stories, man. She just makes me laugh. Carrie, do you have any good stories from the hospital lately, since you've been doing all the hospital things? But like, who would have thought that any of this made sense? But now that you put it together, it totally makes sense. Thank you, Brownstein, for singing. You're my girl. Michelle, I forgot to tell you, I totally thought of you today. I was driving down the street, and the car that was at the stoplight opposite of me, in big pink letters across the top of the front of her windshield, it said Pixie. Musical Tourette's. And I was like, oh my gosh, it says Pixie, it's Michelle. So I totally thought about you today. Right? It wasn't a super cool car. I'm sure your car is cooler. But the fact that it said Pixie made me totally think of you. Okay, let's see what kind of little tchotchke I have to put in this one. How about a little flower? I like it. Because it goes with the other flowers. So I'm just gonna put a big dollop of this right here. And then I'm gonna put that flower right there. And then I'm gonna hold that down. This is the hardest part, you guys, waiting for the... Almost. Are you so happy to belong to that committee? I've been president, chairperson, and CEO of that committee for a long time. I bet you're so happy to be a part of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. Okay, you guys. So this is where we're at. This is what it's looking like. I kind of like these little chipboard tags. So I might be putting these in here to, oh, I saw that. There it is. Excuse me. To journal on. Because those are kind of fun. Like that. And then I love adding paper clips. So, like, if any of you guys find, like, super cool paper clips, like, hook a sister up. Because I think cool paper clips are the bomb diggity. So, I kind of collect cool paper clips. This one's a coffee cup, so it doesn't really go. These ones are coffee cups, so they don't really match. But I think I have another paper clip somewhere that I can use. I joined that club in 2018. Never been so happy and comfy. Oh, that's right, huh? I was in the car and I noticed that my belly was jiggly. So I was slapping and watching it carry. Oh my God. Wasn't sure if I could say the right word. Oh my God, Carrie, you cracked me up. Where is... I want my cool paper clips. You guys, where are my cool paper clips? What did I do with all of them? Oh, I have a couple of black ones here. That might be cool. There we go. That's awesome. I like that. That's what it needed. Okay. You have my clips. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are absolutely crazy. Okay, so then I have these little things that I can journal on. So I'm going to put them down here. I think I'm going to put them like this. What do you think? Could put them like that. I have these little paper clips too. These are like Tim Holtz paper clips. They're kind of fun. I'm crazy. You got those too? Crazy for feeling. Or Michelle, you could be singing the song from Coco, Un Poco Loco. I was just singing that earlier today. Okay, so there you go, guys. The only thing that I could think of that this really needs is some dots. And we have translucent dots back in stock. I love the translucent dots. So stick some of these bad boys on here. Enamel dots, yes, yes, yes. Very cool. Thanks, Milligan. So I really hope you guys enjoyed making this with me. I hope it inspires you to make some cool things. Use your stamps in a manner other than directed, because that's just awesome. And get inky, get dirty, get weird. If I can do it, you can do it. Because you guys know how much I don't like to get dirty and inky and messy. And yet, here we are, getting dirty and inky and messy. So, I appreciate you joining me tonight. I appreciate you being patient with me, since I, like, canceled and stuff. Well, not canceled, just postponed. But here it is. Here's a new page full of tattoo fun and goodness. So you can see up close all the cool stuff. That shimmery paste up there is so fun. I love it. So I will take this video and I will put it on YouTube, so that y'all can watch it later if you want to refer back to it. And I will see you guys at some point tomorrow. I'm not really sure what time. It also depends on how my arm is feeling, because woo doggies. I did fix my clip from yesterday, so that's helpful. But yeah, my arm's pretty much on fire right now, so I'm gonna go ice it and clean up my room. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to package any more paper tonight, but I'm trying real hard, so that, because I know you guys really want paper really bad. So anyways, I hopefully will see you guys tomorrow, and have a wonderful night. And if I don't talk to you before, have a great 4th of July, and toodles.